As the nation continues to mourn victims in the recent string of mass shootings, West 2 News has new information about Florida's red flag law.
More than 8,000 gun owners have had their firearms taken away in just the past 4 years. And as West 2's Greg Fox explains, some think it's time for a national red flag law.
We have the semi-automatic or the pump sort of self-defense guns.
Carrie Baker is a former Republican state lawmaker and owner of A.W. Peterson Gun Shop in Mount Dora. He makes a living selling firearms and ammunition. When he hears talk about Congress considering a national red flag law, he gets worried.
In some places, it's a bad thing.
He believes some of the 19 states that have laws allowing police and courts to remove weapons from people deemed to be a threat to themselves or others are violating people's constitutional rights. Florida passed a red flag law in the wake of the Parkland school massacre in 2018, and so far, Carrie thinks it's being used prudently to remove weapons from people who are mentally ill.
Clearly, if someone is mentally ill, clearly, they shouldn't have a firearm. It should be so incredibly narrowly defined to safeguard the honest citizen.
Under Florida's red flag law, there have been more than 8,100 risk protection orders issued, removing firearms from someone's possession since March 2018. There are currently 2,800 plus orders in force. In Central Florida, there have been nearly 2,400 risk protection orders granted. The county with the most, Polk, with more than 1,100. Osceola has the least, just 9.
We know it's working, and we know it saved lives.
Patty Brigham heads Prevent Gun Violence Florida, which joins the U.S. Conference of Mayors, including those in Orlando and Daytona Beach, in calling for the U.S. Senate to pass gun reforms approved by the House last year. Brigham says mass murder cases that reveal prior concerns about the shooters prove red flag laws must be in place and exercised.
And that could ultimately lead to a judge having that firearm removed for at least up to a year to prevent a tragedy.
Thursday, the House Judiciary Committee passed a slew of gun measures to raise the age to purchase rifles, limit magazine sizes, and promote safe gun storage.
Fox reporting the U.S. House is expected to take up those gun reform measures next week. Coming up on West 2 News at 5, we're going to hear from one local lawmaker who wants a special session here in Florida to address gun reform.